Let's take a moment and we'll walk through the Bluetooth phone menu on Pioneer's MVH-X380BT. We'll get to the Bluetooth phone menu by touching the telephone button right here. And we can see that we're connected to an iPhone 5, and this immediately brings up my recent call list. And we can open the recent list to see the missed phone calls. We can see my dialed calls and my received calls. You want to see that list? Just press in on the volume control and you can return one of those phone calls by pressing in on the volume control again. We'll go back and roll over to our next setting. Whoops, go back again and roll over to our next setting, which is our phone book. Here we can make phone calls from our phone book. We can search from the top or search alphabetically. Press in on the volume control to make a phone call. We'll go back and roll over to the next setting, which is our telephone presets. We can use telephone presets just like radio station presets across the bottom. Set up a preset, press and hold it to make a phone call. Let's roll over to the next setting, which is auto answer. This means that every time you get a phone call, the system can automatically answer the call and make the connection if you want to. Right now, auto answer is switched off. You can press in on the volume control to switch auto answer on if you want. I'm going to leave auto answer turned off for right now. We'll roll over to the next setting, which is the ringtone on, and this means that when the phone rings, I'm going to hear the phone ring through the car stereo speakers. If you don't want to hear the phone ring through the car stereo speakers, you can switch it off. For right now, I like to hear when the phone rings. I want it to get my attention, so we'll leave that on for right now. We'll roll over to the next setting, which is Phonebook invert. This will invert the names of the phone book from first to last, last to first. You can switch that if you want to. And we'll roll over to the next setting, which is Phonebook Auto Sync. Now this means that every time you start your car, when the head unit and the phone find each other in pair, the Phonebook will automatically be downloaded to the radio. If you don't want that to happen, you can switch that off. So if you have not made any changes to your phone book in your phone, you don't need to resync the phone book. You can leave it switched off. If you want, you can switch that on, and every time you get in the car and start the car, the phone book will automatically sync. But if you haven't made any changes to your phone book, you can leave it turned off. We'll roll over to the next setting, which is our Bluetooth settings. And for more information about the Bluetooth settings menu, check out the Bluetooth settings video. Roll over one more time. That brings us back around to our recent phone calls. And remember, you can exit this menu or any menu by pressing the Go Back button.